Um, Thank you, Steve, for inviting me, and it's great to be here. I was working in a small family-run cinema where we had to go through a kind of excruciating first aid course, and this is a little bit about that. Russassian's Reveille. Reveille is a song in praise of spring. I winter with Albert, the model skeleton, and count all the hundredths of seconds until the stopwatch is powerless, clear. And open-mouthed, I've learned by rote the abbreviations on the unstuck poster. AV, arteriovenous, BE, barium enema, the lowercase mm of millilitres of mercury. I self-diagnose while pretending to sleep, and nothing can revive me like January, the seasons of trainers and white lemon wipes. When I get cradled, the cold, temporary pass pressed to my back. Usually she, tends to say to the semicircle, "Everyone, I am not the kind that has a heart, but you can feel this coil of the lifelike mechanism in my chest that takes some getting used to. Imagine for me, please, this person's odometer, tissues and hand crushed in the stairwell, or discover this face upended in her flaxseed and bulgur wheat salad. Or what if I reprise my role as futurist at a conference, who collapses while words flash up of what now? Some men are scared so straight they smack at me, tell me my chest is flatter than Holland, and I won't return their laughable kisses as they compress. I blow their custard cream breaths to the back of their workout faces. Then trainees of the other kind come, spooked at first, assess, talk me through it, pull up one sleeve at a time. For them, I am rubber already, and keen to get to exactly the spot. Might brush me off, say, "Good thing I found you. Can you tell me your name? I'll keep going. Let's get you righter than rain." I want to tuck one ankle in and over. Doctor, doctor, I think it's roughly somewhere lower, harder, softer. Discovered that Peter Pan is a bastard, and so this is about that. It's called Dear Peter, and it starts with a quote from J.M. Barrie. It says, "Wendy, one girl is more used to us than 20 boys." Taken aback, my gasp showed me up, and she saw me looking in, my cobweb palm on the pane, the skeleton leaf I'd plucked from the stitch in my chest. I watched her kneel at the ledge, undo the bolt and open the sash. The switch of her lamp swayed like mermaid's hair. A thimble fell. I quietly slid the window shut. Coming back after 8 years to see yourself in a frame, with no time gone but the present is strange, to say the least. Had I brought her happy thoughts? There are so few decent excuses to break a heart. Why must being a boy be one of them? You see now I will forever be a face at the nearest window, that first love recognition in every single one. So I've kind of toured the country to look at endangered species, and I took Brian Cox, who's a sort of physicist, celebrity figure, and I got him to translate Shakespeare. So I took his words and I took Shakespeare's sonnet 35 and I pushed one into the other. So what started as sonnet 35 becomes Wombat 50,000. It's all from one really amazing chapter called Lost Giants. No gravitational credits to all you have undergone. Humans process marsupials and diprotodon skeletons. Australia dwarfs both terrestrial lizards and cousins. And sometimes birds die out in their tons and tons. All top predators face competition, and even I in this, discovering your continent. For all that exploration, jar, myself coming, you going back to your cave, amiss. I'm coining the term dinosaur more than your rhinos are. As to your huge pouch, I respectively correspond. Your sort of giant goose is your glacial maximum, and under that much larger sea of self, I glaciate. Such sheer size was in my artist's impression, that I, a protruding tooth, am sent all the way back to my chain of islands, one gigantic, empty nest. Thanks very much for listening.